Minister, I'm glad to get the opportunity to speak on this motion this evening, and I am aware that there are still many people who have yet to receive a response to submitted applications regarding the humanitarian assistance scheme. I'm engaging with the Department currently to see how this process might be escalated, given that we are almost 2 months after the storm. Indeed, I submitted a number of parliamentary questions on the humanitarian assistance scheme last month, where I asked the Minister for a number of people that had received the HAP payment under stage, or the HAS, I should say, the humanitarian assistance scheme payment under stage 1 and stage 2, and if additional resources will be allocated given the scale of need. I did this after I was contacted by a constituent who informed me that he had applied for the scheme after his family was left without power and heating for over 3 days. All the food in the family's fridge and freezer was spoiled, and their only source of hot food was to eat out of takeaways. They had no heating other than a portable gas fire, which was moved from room to heat the house. Because of all the food that was wasted and the purchase of takeaway food and bottles of gas to try and heat some of the house, they decided to apply for the humanitarian aid scheme, as the father was on a social welfare payment. They received a reply to inform them that they were awarded a measly sum of just €15 to cover the extra costs for a family of 4. And as it was put to me, this amount wouldn't even cover the VAT rate on the cost that they had incurred. And I feel that this is totally unacceptable and just needs to be revisited. The motion this evening calls on Government to provide clarity as to the duration of the scheme's application window, to expand the HAS to businesses and farmers, and to ensure that a thorough and timely fulfilment of reviews submitted by HAS applicants who have been refused or who are not satisfied with the amount awarded to them. I agree with those calls, and that is why I will be supporting the motion. These are reasonable demands, irrespective of the often unreasonable nature of the party proposing them. More generally speaking, Minister, the political impact of the recent storm has been to blow the roof off the carefully constructed narrative that Ireland's major infrastructural deficits are a thing of the past. Even allowing for a relatively rare nature event, it was an international embarrassment to see the country crippled by such extensive damage to its electricity, telecoms and water infrastructure. But I do want to take this opportunity to commend the communities who worked together to get through it, to commend many who made their community centres available in communities, and to commend the air workers.
Thank you, Deputy. We now move